was just saying, like, press on a little bit, and if we hit an encounter, we'll probably have to rest after that.
The only bolts I can see, it says it's a bundle of 20.
Just change the amount to 9.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. When you come up onto this area, there's a small tower above where you come out. As you're looking out, you see a lot of large and open plains around you. You turn around and you look into a darker void of space, stretching out into the distance over the edge over here. You turn back, you see mountains, you see birds flying around, and you see a small encampment just a little bit away from the entrance.
We were just in a cave. Is there still something behind us where we came from?
Yep, there's the tower and there's a staircase leading down from where you came from.
Tower?
Poke my head back up, make sure we did actually just come from a cave. Like, what the?
Yep, the cave is still there.
How are we?
Considering the nature of these spies, I mean, I think we need to be prepared for about anything. We're probably going to see stranger marvels than this before we're finished.
Wow. I hope you're wrong. This is weird magics.
Keep our wits about us, and hopefully we'll be prepared for most things.
Finian will look at Simeon. Do you not know about the spires? Most of them are like this.
I've heard tales as much as the next man, but I've never been in one myself. This is bizarre.
Certainly a sight to behold.
I mean, to be fair, we've only ever been in the bottom of a spire, so this is admittedly new to us.
Did you say there's an encampment ahead of us?
Yes, just a little bit away. Do you approach?
Does it look friendly?
You can see people there. Some of them have weapons. There's a big bonfire in the middle of it.
Doom, can I make a perception check to see whether, like, any of them are wearing, like, guild tokens of any description?
Go ahead.
We wear guild tokens?
Well, I mean, I know we don't, but just on the off chance, just basically something to see if it identifies them as being, from another guild. Well, might not be able to tell.
With 12, you can't really see too much, but you can see people that are wearing different colours.
I can't really make out if those individuals are friendly. They're wearing different colours, so perhaps they could be people from another guild, but I don't think we should sort of make assumptions. Just keep our guard up. But either way, we need to rest soon.
If it was to set up a bandit camp this close to the entrance where guards had come by, it would be foolish.
How would bandits get into the tower?
The entire tower turned into a huge expansive field. You question how bandits could get in?
In my personal opinion, Simin, I would say that they would probably be friendly, but I don't think we should make assumptions. So I'd say we approach, but we do so with caution.
Yeah, well, you're the charismatic one, Simeon. You take the lead, I say, patting him on the shoulder.
I appreciate the support. Alright, company, march.
Okay, you start to cross the open plain towards them. And as you start to get closer, you see briefly two of them aim bows at you and draw the strings and wait. As you start to get closer, they relax and lower the bows.
Hail, we're friendly.
Alright, what can we do with you?
We are friendly adventurers, guild members, exploring the spire. We are in need of a bit of relaxation.
What's a guild?
The Kings of the Craft. I'll present my token.
Alright, 1 second. The one that was talking to you was a human. He walks into the encampment and talks to a couple of people, and the others come over. One of them is a woman, half-elf. Another is a tiefling. The tiefling speaks. Good day. Are you here for the pickup?
our mission is here to
To,
escort some,
to,
pick
to
up some
work
dead
picking up
bodies.
some bodies.
pickups of some cadavers. Yes.
Ah, yes, excellent, excellent. He goes over towards a cart which has horses at the front of it and pulls back a tarpaulin, and it reveals a large mound of bodies. There are several small elephants, some bears, a crocodile, and a few horses. Yes, this is to be delivered to the front entrance. From there, it will be distributed to the trade district for food.
Oh. The word
You
bodies,
took
I
your-
was expecting humanoid.
Did say animal.
Humanoid? Why would you expect a
Did it say
humanoid?
animal? I thought it
Yeah.
just said bodies.
Just said bodies, yes, but
I thought Doom said animal.
Oh, when you hear the word bodies, you assume it's people slain in battle. I did not expect it to be game. My apologies, I misinterpreted our quest.
You took your time getting here. Please be a bit more punctual next time if you accept one of these quests.
The tunnels of the spire are many and winding. I apologize, we could not
Oh, is
find
this
our
your
way through.
first time coming up to this level?
Yes, we had entered the spire previously, but never quite this deep.
Ah, well, welcome to the plains. It's your typical place to find game. It's quite expensive, as you can see around you. Just don't go too close to the edge.
The edge? Oh, the big what wire? What lingers there?
Nothing.
I
If
think
you
she's
fall, you will keep falling.
I think she's referring to that black abyss surrounding us, Simeon.
That's good to know. Thank you for the tip.
At least
We
no one
will,
has ever come back falling off, so we assume you just keep falling.
Well, have you tried throwing a rock off there? See how far it goes?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, we will escort this wagon load back, no problem. I have a request, if you would care to lend your ear.
Request.
My companions and I had a hard time finding our way through the spire. We were wondering if we could share your fire, and perhaps rest a little first before we depart.
If you do that for too long, then these bodies will start to decompose and the meat will spoil before it can be preserved.
That is a good point. How long has the game been sitting? I have some small experience with hunting
Around
game
5
myself.
hours, though you'll find bodies here decay quicker than they normally would.
Yes.
I would say
Until
that
they're outside the spire, at least.
Remember what we saw earlier?
Yes, you're probably right. A protracted rest would not be advised. A small break just to catch our breath.
We'll have
So
no
we'll be
more than
on our
half an
way.
hour. There's some food and water here. Help yourselves.
Many thanks.
And with that, the tiefling and the others depart and go back to their business again.
okay. So basically, we don't really have time to have a rest of any description.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Would it count as a short rest?
No, that's short rest is 4 hours.
Yeah. So. As
Oh,
well.
is it?
Yeah. So in that case, Nagrax will say, "It's fortunate that Flint had this wand of cure wounds. I should hopefully be able to help us out the spire with this, but it would probably be advisable if we can to try and avoid combat as much as possible.
Agreed.
At least we kind of have an idea of what the route back is now, so we're not going to be fumbling around trying to find our way to the exit."
Okay. So a little bit of time passes at the camp. You see a few people come and go from the camp. Some of the people dragging other bodies back. You see a few people that seem to have killed some kind of big squid somehow.
Somehow.
They're loading onto a different cart.
Okay.
The tiefling comes over. Is enough time passed for you, darlings, to carry on now?
Yes, I believe we shall be on our way momentarily.
That's good. It will ruffle Nagrax's hair.
I don't
I do
have
get
any hair.
along. Ruffles your head then.
Okay. Pats my bald head.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, do get on.
I've heard some places it's a good luck charm to rub a bald head.
Doom, how heavy is the car, considering the amount of bodies on it? Could any one of us move it, or would it have to be someone
There's
quite strong?
horses attached.
Oh, the horses?
There's horses attached to it, so
Ah, right. I was wondering if, like, that car would be wide enough to go into the spire. Like, how wide are the corridors?
30 to 90 feet.
Alright, for some reason I envisaged them being a lot more narrow than that.
No, I said the space that you move through is about 30 feet each.
Ah, right, but the actual width is wider. Okay, got it.
That's only 30 feet. It's going to be plenty of space for a cart.
Okay, I'd probably say that Nagrax will probably take the reins.
Okie dokie. Do you guys walk beside or on the cart?
Is there room for us in the cart?
Before we leave, I'd like to. Before we say goodbye to the Tiefling lady, do you command here?
I typically help to establish the camp. I monitor the comings and goings of most things. And obviously I help with the hunts as well.
You're doing a fine job. May I have your name?
Oh, it is Alexstranza. I'm a member of Ravenhurst.
Oh, Alexandra, very pleased to meet you. I am Simeon. I am Sim the Slayer. You may have heard of me.
I
Making
can't say
waves
I
here in
have.
this city. Well, not to worry. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hopefully, we'll meet again in the future. But for now,
Perhaps. Just make sure you get back
slacking
alive.
company and I must get back on. I bid
Good
you
day.
adieu.
Yeah. But,
As Alexstranza starts to walk away, she mounts a horse and she rides off in a different direction.
What is it with you and Tiefling, Simeon?
I'm just being polite. It's
You-
important to
Finian
know the
says.
names of those who you deal with.
I have noted that you do have an affinity for them, Simeon, it has to be said.
Do you people not be polite to those you work with?
I mean, I usually just talk to people. The reactions I get are varied.
I do not have a royal upbringing, but I know manners. Now come, enough of this debauchery. Let us go.
I'm already sat in the car. I'm waiting for you guys.
I guess I'll sit on the back, watching see if anyone tries to come up from the rear.
Yeah, I'll get up
Right.
on the cart too.
And Finian will sit next to Nagrax.
Okay.
Okay, I won't do the full moving thing, but you guys go down the steps of the spire. It's a bit rickety going down, but the cart seems like it's made like it can go downstairs.
Yeah, you would
The horse
imagine.
seem that they're used to it. You carry it down and start working your way through the tunnels, winding back. I'm going to say you've been going for about 10 minutes through the tunnels.
How long has passed in total, by the way?
At this point, I'm going to say 6 hours.
Okay.
Flint, roll perception check.
God damn it.
Okay. You see
Did the
fuck
thing,
all.
it did the thing where it skidded across my screen on 20 and then rolled over.
So you continue to bump along steadily. You go down for another 10 minutes. You're about halfway through at this point. Roll another perception.
Perception.
Okay, with an 11 at this stage, I'm going to say you see the top move slightly.
Right. I swear this top just moved, guys.
I'm pretty sure that these are just dead bodies as far as I'm aware. Well, I mean, I'm driving the car at the moment. Would one of you be able to check? I mean, I don't assume that we're transporting anything living.
Oh.
All right. I'll grab one of my hand axes in one hand and then lift up the tarp with the other.
Okay, you lift up the tarp, and as you lift it up, you see an eye on one of the elephants look at you. And then it lets out a bellow and starts to suddenly thrash around.
Oh, this one's not quite dead.
And everyone roll initiative.
Fighting an elephant.
Yep.
Ah,
Okay.
the old Trojan elephant tactic, classic.
That is a bear. That is not an elephant.
There was no elephant I could say. Shut up. It's an elephant. Okay.
God damn it, man.
Okay, 14.
How Flint? The other one that's pretty next to as well.
Yeah.
I was going to feel about your characters in a moment. Which I need to also roll for the elephants.
Bear.
Shut up.
My initiative rolls have sucked.
Mine are worse. Overall. Bye-bye. Remains of Podger.
Flint and Simeon, who has the higher dex? Grishim's probably the Simeon, to be honest.
11.
Also 11.
Simeon can go first then.
Yeah.
Favoritism.
He likes me more because I roleplay better.
You what?
Okay, then I'm going to say it's rolled off the top of the what's face, and it's now stirring Flint straight down.
Doom, can I just ask you a question at this point?
Shoot.
Can I roll perception to see if I see any of the other bodies move?
I'll say wait for your turn.
Okay,
I'll let
so
you
I
do it then.
just wanted to ask that in advance.
Is this a full-grown elephant?
It's not full grown. It's like about half grown. I said there
Oh.
was a mound of bodies on this thing, so
I was just thinking, how fucking big is this car? Jesus.
Tis
and
big
cart,
hat.
like, imagine from where Flint is all the way to where Nagrax is. That's about how big the cart was, lengthwise.
Okay.
So Simeon, it's going to look at you. It's not going to look very nicely at you, and it's going to make a melee attack, but with disadvantage. Was that right? Yeah, that is right. Nearly guarantee it's going to hit. There's a 19 hit.
Considering we were just sat down, I wouldn't have my shield on me, right?
I'd probably say
I wouldn't have it
I'd say you
equipped.
had enough time whilst it rolled off the cart to pull it out.
Okay. Alright, then no. It doesn't.
I mean, Flint, sorry. The one it's
Oh.
looking right at.
Sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
Does a... Wait, why did I roll like that for that? Oh, well, too late now. Okay, so there's an 18 hit.
Okay,
Okay, then.
yeah, even if I did use shield, it would.
Oh, it's probably going to hurt you quite badly.
Why do you do this to me?
You take 15 damage.
Ouch, Kiribble.
That could have gone a lot worse, to be honest. Okay, then. Now that is Finion's turn. He's going to run up, and he's going to use his bonus action to roll his d4. Fuck. Okay, nothing happens again. He's got no luck with that. But he will make an unarmed strike right in his butt. 8 damage to it. Now that is Nagrax's turn.
Okay. So can Nagrax roll that perception check as his interaction?
Go ahead.
Right, does he see anything else move in the tap?
You do not.
I do not. Okay. I think... Just need to think about this a second. Okay, so if I got to... Would I be able to... How close would I be to thinking? How long is the wand? Would I be able to touch Flint from there? Or would I have to literally be stood right next to him?
You need to be stood right next to him. for
Need
the
to be
fact that
stood.
you-
Okay,
Yep.
fair enough. So in that case, what I do is I'm still going to sort of move 30 feet, so I am a little bit closer. I am then going to use a second spell slot in order to summon the hammer again.
Ooh, second spell slot.
What was I?
Ooh, a second spell slot. Hammer.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's the only one I can summon it from. Right. Okay, so then for his attack, he is just going to... yep, screw it. I'm going to do Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
25 hit.
hits.
14 radiant damage.
Okay.
And everyone has advantage now until the end of my next turn. Hammer of Bonking will make its attack.
Bonk away. That does not hit.
I need to roll it again. So neither attack hits.
No, it wouldn't save you away.
Okay, fair enough. I was just checking it. Okay, that ends Nagwax's turn.
Okie. Now that goes to Simeon.
Are we off the cart?
Yeah, I'm going to say rolled off the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be difficult terrain and can't bother with that right now. But
Alright, I'm gonna try and get in front of Flint, and I'm gonna swing down on this with my axe.
you swing down with your AX.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh. I'd get that
Roll
crit.
your crit.
Yeah, rolled a 1.
Ow. Yeah, 7
Stop.
damage.
Rolling that with the crits.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna bonus action use my second wind,
Okie dokie.
which remember what that is 1d10 plus 4. I heal for 8.
Okie dokie.
Oh, you heal, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm back up to 33.
And you end
There you
your
are.
turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. It's now Flint's turn.
Decisions. I'm guessing this elephant's not wearing any kind of armor.
No.
You never know.
It may have natural armor.
It may have a metal armor or something stuck in it.
Yes, the metal wild elephant.
Yeah, thought so.
Mech of Elephant. Hey, it's not the most ridiculous and anime thing I've seen you come up with.
No. The Mecha Mastodon.
Yes.
Is a mastodon? Is that the shark thing? It's not, is it?
It is a form of elephants.
Like Power Rangers. So
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I was thinking if it's a shark, then the mecha one's already been done. It's called Clanker from Banjo-Kazooie.
There's also Mecha Shark as well. And Giga Shark. And sharks with robot legs.
And
And there's
it's
going to be a lot more than that.
N64 era just loved scaring the shit out of you with aquatic animals, huh? The eel from Mario 64. And then Clanker. Oh. Sorry, go on. Interrupt you.
don't want to risk setting the cart on fire. So I will. Am I within touching range of this elephant?
Yep.
And I will use Shocking Grasp on it.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking if it was armored.
It was.
Roll your damage. Okey-dokey. And you end your turn.
I do, yes. It can't
Okey-dokey.
take any reactions till the start of its next turn, by the way, when I do that.
Which is
Oh,
now.
by the way,
Yeah.
did you could have rolled
Advise you
advantage on that,
move
by the way.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
you roll again, you might crit.
too late now. He's rolled the damage.
Oh.
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Elephant's turn. It's going to try to gore Simeon.
Oh, no,
It
you're not.
does not.
You are
Rolled that
not,
one
sir.
as well.
Alright. Now it's going to use its movements. It's going
No,
to
it's not.
move in. It's not in place, is it?
I don't think Shocking Grasp reduces its movement to zero.
I shall check.
If only I had that Sentinel feat, then I would.
No, it doesn't say anything about movement.
Okey-dokey. It's going to run off in this direction and go as far as it can. I'm going to say it goes a full 50 feet.
Would it not provoke any opportunity?
Depends people use their reactions.
I will want to, please.
Suppose I might as well.
Does it still have advantage on it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, it will be. If you manage to crit it on its backside. Roll the damage.
Come on, don't do that one. 15.
Okey-dokey.
Can I use my one-handed quarterstaff attack as a reaction?
Indeed you can.
Do I hit it?
You can roll with advantage.
Roll again. You hit it. Roll damage.
Hmm.
It's just like
It's only a wooden staff.
It's okay because it was 1 HP from death, right? Ian?
You wish.
Right?
no, no.
Okie dokie. And that's the end of the elephant's turn. Now that is Finion's turn. Finion is not actually going to move any closer. He's just going to kind of sit here and chill. And now it's Nagrex's turn.
Nagrax will actually say to the others, it's possible that it might be coming back to charge us. We should probably spread out a little bit. With that, Nagrax is going to move. So just see. Yeah, he's probably going to just move a little bit to the side. And let me just double check what the range on this is. How far away is he? Oh, I have to zoom on my map slightly. Is this map to scale, Doom?
I'd say it's about accurate, yeah.
Okay, he's still in range of Sacred Flames, so Nagrax is going to try and cast that.
Okie dokie.
Dex 14.
Okie dokie, it's -1. Okay, it failed.
And I get advantage. You don't get advantage on damage, do you now? No, you don't know why I thought that, sorry. 7 damage. Radiant.
Okie dokie.
Hammer is going to be nowhere near in range, but I will move it a little bit. How far could I move that? It's 20 feet, so I'll just I have to switch the tool. Just move the hammer to about here.
Okie dokie.
Okay. That's
Now
the end of my
it's
turn.
Take my turn.
Yep.
All right. Do I get the sense that it's coming back for a charge and it wasn't just running away?
You do.
All right. Get behind me, Flint. This is going to be a big hit. What's the range? I'm going to try and hook a hand axe at it. It'll be with disadvantage because it's out of range of...
Because
I
I
think
know
it's-
that thing's the guiding bolt's ended, hasn't it?
What's that, sorry?
Guiding bolt's ended.
Has it ended, Bug?
Guiding bolt. It's end of my turn, so it will be. Yeah.
Right, because it's definitely out of 20 feet, so I have to roll with disadvantage, but
Go ahead.
I'm still going to try. And of course I get a crit. Come on. A 9. That won't hit now.
You, it will not. Ouch.
Alright, fine. I'll just I'll brace.
Okie dokie. Flint's turn.
Try and guide it towards me.
I shall. So I shall move to there. And cast Firebolt at it.
Go ahead. That hits. Okay. You sear off one of its ears with that bolt.
Ouch.
It bellows through its trunk.
Oh, it's coming for me, I feel it.
You end your
my
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to drag his foot back once, and then it's going to charge straight at Simeon.
Bring it on.
There's 20 hits.
That meets it.
Beats it. This might hurt quite a lot now. That does 19 damage.
Ooh.
Is that reduced because of his heavy armor feat?
Yeah, is that bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
That is piercing. Then this will be bludgeoning. Actually, no, sorry. You need to make a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Easy.
Very lucky you. That probably would have killed you otherwise outright.
Killed me outright.
3d10 plus 6.
Oof.
It would have knocked me out. Killed me outright.
Knocked you out.
3d10 plus 6. No, not quite, but it would have been close.
Okay, sweet.
So I
Gorge
take
you.
16 from that.
So
Puts its tusk straight into your side. Tries to throw you off, but you manage to keep to your feet when it pulls out. And it bellows at you, a trunk straight in your face, spittle going everywhere.
was that 16? Did you say?
Yep.
Okay.
Now Finian will charge in. And he's going to use his last key point for flurry of blows. Two of those hits. Additional 14 damage. Finian wails into its side and it cracks the ribs, and the elephant collapses. It tries to move briefly, but then dies. And it's dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Are the
Simeon, are you
re-
okay?
oh, yes. Oh.
Right. I'm going to use a charge from the Cure Wounds wand on Simeon immediately.
I haven't taken a hit like that since I first met Bracken.
Doom, before I heal him, actually, can I just check to see, like, what the nature of his injury is, just to make sure that it's not going to heal over any, like, bone? What's that?
Run a medicine check.
Actually, before I do that, I'm going to cast guidance on myself. So that'll give me an extra d4 on this. Okay, and then I'll add a d4 to that. So that's 16.
You look over the wound, he's bleeding quite a bit from it. But it doesn't seem to have hit any vital organs.
Right.
Somehow.
Okay, I'll just say to... Oh, actually, I'll say this as I'm healing him, so I'm not wasting any time. It's very fortunate, Simeon. That doesn't look like it's going to have caused any internal bleeding, so... There you go. In
Thanks,
fact,
Doc.
Doom, can I just use my regular Cure Wounds spell for this one? Sorry, I should have asked that before. Yeah.
You should do that, yeah. With your spell modifier as bonus healing.
Right, going to give 15 back to Simeon. Right, I'm going to go over and I'm going to expend another charge for Flynn.
Okie dokie.
Just 9 for him, unfortunately.
Finian, those were some good hits, lad. I wonder how they brought the beast down without killing it. They get it on that cart. How are we going to get it back on the cart?
It's possible that they may have just have sedated it somehow. I'm not really sure. It's odd that they could make an oversight like that.
Maybe they used poison. It didn't work.
It's entirely possible, but if it's livestock, I'm not sure they'd want to run the risk of leaving something like that in their system, especially if it's for consumption.
It depends on the poison.
Admittedly, I don't know too much about poison, but I'll take your word for it, Finian. You seem to be more a man of the world every day.
He smiles sheepishly. Then he looks at the cart and looks back at the elephants. Heave-ho?
Yes, I would say so. Here, let me give you a hand. I'll cast guidance on Simeon again, just to help him with... I assume it's going to be a strength check, Doom?
Yes, strength check, and give an advantage as well.
So yeah, advantage and...
Come over to help as well.
And d4 if you... I don't think you need it.
Simeon,
Toss that elephant back on.
Just one-handed.
You pick it up by the scruff of the neck somehow, and you throw it on, and it somehow doesn't break the cart.
Whoa!
I'm just
Do not underestimate my strength. It'll take more than that to put me down.
All things considered, Simeon, you were very lucky.
Back on the cart, yes?
Simeon, just rest yourself. Just sit in the back for a while. Finian, you can sit up with the front at me. Flynn, just keep an eye behind, see if anything is following us on the way back.
I'll go and retrieve. Can I retrieve the hand axe I threw?
You may.
Cool. I will do so. Get back on that cart.
Okay. You make your way back to the entrance, and you don't encounter any other resistance along the way.
Nagrax breathes quite an audible sigh of relief as we exit the spire.
Okay. As you guys exit, one of the guards walks over to you. Is this the load from, I believe it was Ravenhurst? Was it?
Yes, we met a tiefling by that name when we got up to the second floor.
No, that would have been the guild, not the name. But yes. Okay then. Just leave the cart here. We'll be able to help transport this to where it needs to go from here.
Yeah.
It's a bit later than it normally would be. Did you get lost along the way?
There were a few winding paths, yes. Just for future reference, I'm guessing you may have been able to point us in the right direction?
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. We'll bear that in mind next time.
You didn't ask for directions? That's a rookie mistake. Okay then. Well, have a good day, and we'll mark you out of the tower now. He goes over to a guard and talks to him briefly, and as you guys leave.
Doom, just quickly out of character, didn't you say early on that the layout of the spire has changed?
I said that it can change. It
Can,
depends.
but it's...
I never
but-
said that that floor necessarily would change.
That layout seemed different from the one that we went in initially.
Identical.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Felt different. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to go back and check.
So
Ah.
what's the chasm with the bugs in it?
No, that was the northwest. No, sorry, southeast. That chasm.
I mean, I suppose we didn't really see that much of the first floor the first time. We did just kind of go to one of the dead ends and then go immediately back, so... yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you come out, the sun is crawling down the sky at this point. It is quite late. You would estimate to probably be around 7 o'clock. Excuse me.
Okay. So, I think Nigrax will just suggest that... Simeon, are you sure you're alright? That cough sounds rather chesty.
That wasn't me, but okay.
Oh, who coughed then? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yes,
That's actually
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine now. Thank you for that.
I'd normally
Correct.
suggest we have a drink to celebrate not dying, but are you sure you're okay with the amount of blood you've lost?
After a short rest, I'll be fine. Should always drink to celebrate
Yeah.
surviving another day.
I inspected his wounds before I healed him. It should heal just fine with the care that we've provided him with. So, as he says, a rest should be more than sufficient to sleep off the injury.
Okay then.
Did we leave that cart with the guards, or are we still?
Yes, you did.
Okay, that was delivered. Okay, cool.
Back to the guild.
Do with a hearty meal after that excursion for sure. Huh.
As you make your way through the streets back towards the guild hall, you notice that there are groups of people again. They're typically staying by street corners, keeping their eyes on crowds, and you notice them looking quite frequently at tieflings that pass, with a scowl on their face. But you also see them looking, like that towards various humans as well. You see one that's walking with an imp beside him that a lot of people are looking at.
With an imp,
Yes.
like a devil demon thing.
Yes.
Mm.
Anyone give Novax a funny look?
No. When you pass through the various crowds, they'll normally look at you briefly and then just carry on looking at the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
Even being blue, he doesn't really stand out that much.
Nigrax is aware of what's going on around him, but he's deliberately not trying to draw any attention to himself if he can help it.
Okay. Simeon, roll a perception check. Even with an 8. Okay then. You're walking down one of the streets, and you hear someone, "Oi, you! I don't remember you." You look around and you see a dwarf looking up at you.
Oh no.
You're the
Ah,
shit
yes.
that broke the
In the contest the other day. Are you here for a rematch?
Looks at you with his arms on his hips. You owe me gold. I had to pay 20 gold to get that window replaced.
We had a contest fair and square. You lost. Why would I owe you the gold?
You broke the window.
Did I break the window?
Yes, you're on that one.
Oh shit. Oh, you're right. Huh.
Cough up the gold now. He holds out a hand.
How about we make it another contest?
We win. We get 60 gold.
60. Ha! It's
You win.
absurd.
Forget the debts.
That was absurd. How about we settle this in a more friendly manner?
I just want to say, Nigrax will kind of step in between you two at this point, and he'll just give the dwarf the 20 gold.
He looks a little bit disappointed when you hand him the gold. That is a bit too convenient.
Yeah.
He pockets the gold. Then he looks back at Simeon. I haven't forgiven you for what you did. I found out you've been doing friendly with any tieflings. I'm going to be coming getting you. You got it?
I feel your anger is misplaced, friend. It was a contest, nothing more. A slight mishap on my part ended up putting you out of pocket, and for that I apologize. Perhaps next we meet, I'll buy you a drink. Yes?
He looks at you and then starts to walk away with his entourage following him.
I'll take that as a maybe.
They disappear into the crowd.
Well, thank you for putting up that gold, Nigrax.
Simeon,
we have to put yourself out for that.
Simeon, we need to be more careful. Nigrax won't say anything else. Today he'll just kind of continue walking back to the guild.
Okay.
He's in a bit of a bad mood considering what he's seeing around him. It's not really directed at Simeon specifically.
As you walk back, the last little stretch, again you see several other crowds that are very closely watching the people passing by. Just outside your guild hall, you pass one who move on as soon as you get there, and you guys enter the guild hall. A nice cue for the music right there as well.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
That's the brothel.
it's so the guild was converted into a brothel while we were away. Lorena is the new guild master. Yeah, imagine that.
Actually, as you enter, you see Lorena and Cerna talking at the desk.
Oh, right. Whoops. Sorry, Simeon. Okay.
Ladies,
Lorena,
Hello, Lorena.
good to see you. Okay.
Good evening.
how fare you?
I'm quite well. How about you?
Oh, you know, many battles, heavily injured, but otherwise doing fine.
As you look at
Yeah.
Lorena, you notice that there is a mark on her shoulder.
The crowds outside seem a little more fierce than before we left. What's going on around here?
It's started to happen quite quickly, to be honest. There's been quite a few issues. A lot of people have been turning against tieflings and anyone they believe to be friends of tieflings. So, yeah, I'm kind of not working right now, really. Kind of just made a little bit of an arrangement with Cerna to stay here just for a little bit. Just, yeah, make sure I don't attract any unwanted attention.
Well, you're always welcome here. But do not worry about financial aid. We will be more than happy to provide to let you stay here.
She raises an eyebrow at this. Do go on.
I'm just gonna go to the bar, Simeon, and then walk off towards the bar.
Well, we cannot have you out there with the masses. Are you? I'll clock the mark on it. Are you hurt? You had a run-in with them? What's happened?
That was one of them got a bit too grabby when I wouldn't talk to them. So I hit him, he hit me, I hit him harder, and he fell, and I walked away.
Good on you, lass. Good on you.
Yeah,
Well-
sadly, crowds don't really seem to agree, but you know, hey ho. So, which one's your bed?
Oh, it's wherever I happen to fall.
Oh, okay then.
I'll walk off into the bar.
She continues talking to Cerna. Nax, you hand over the paperwork for the payment?
Yeah.
Kaduki, you exchange that. And you get given a bag of gold, and there is 120 gold in it.
Okay. Right, give me a second. So, I mean, I'll be walking over to the table to join the others.
Kaduki.
And as I get there, I put the bag of gold on the table and I divvy up 30 gold each.
That's a thing before I forget. I do keep forgetting about that.
Another job well done.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Finian looks up to where the windows were briefly, and they've already been replaced and repaired. And he kind of shuffles a little bit on the spot and just looks away.
I suggest you leave the distracting box in our room there, Finian.
I won't use them here. It's okay.
Actually, that does remind me, we should probably get more of those when we're next near the spire. I do believe they sold them near there.
Yes, yes, we need to. We should visit the market and maybe the trading district. We have a lot of coin. Maybe maybe we should treat ourselves to something. Maybe we should arm ourselves for a stronger fight.
That was a rather close call today, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've been in a fair few scrapes. It was close, for sure, but we came out unscathed for the most part. I'm like fingering the hole in the tree now.
I should have thought to ask for directions. Sorry, I just don't think I've been on form today, and it could have cost us if we weren't as lucky as we were.
I come back from the bar with 5 drinks.
Nonsense, lad, nonsense. You'll take no blame here.
By the way, as Flint approaches, Nagrax will return his one to him, which now has 6 charges, the Cure Wounds wand.
You keep it, you can work that healing magic better than me.
Okay, if you're okay with him holding it, Nagrax will hold on to it for the time being then.
Lorena will look as you walk over Flint. Is one of those for me?
Indeed.
She comes over and picks it up with her tail and puts it in her hands. Oh, thank you. And she pats you on the head with her tail.
I don't know how to react to that. It's like, okay.
Nagrax will offer Lorena his seat if she wants to sit down, and he'll just kind of sit at the next table. He kind of just wants to be to himself right now. He's kind of just feeling a little bit dejected.
She doesn't let you. She drags the chair over that you're on.
Come, Nagrax. Got you a drink here.
Flynn, do I really have to?
Yes.
Drink? No. Revel with your comrades in victory? Yes. There will be no sitting alone.
Okay. Fine. I will have a little drink.
Okay. You guys start to drink and make some small talk. And as about half an hour passes, I'm gonna say everyone make a perception check.
Well, I noticed sweet FA.
Okay,
I'm busy trying to picture Lorena without clothes on, I guess.
Damn me.
I don't.
I mean, on that one, yeah, you are fantasizing right now.
Yeah.
Simeon, you'll be the only one to notice this then. You see a bright ball of fire outside briefly. Then you start hearing commotion. So we'll end the session.
Hmm.
Did a meteor hit?
No, I think there's a fight breaking out there.
We've not got any
That was
spell
fireball.
slots.
I ain't got time for this.
And that's where it's all going to end off for now, then.
Damn you, Doom!
Well, I mean, civil unrest. I mean, it's not unexpected, really. And we have a tiefling staying in us, and haunting tieflings. So anyone saw it come in, I suppose it's plausible. But even so, damn you, Doom.
And we are like socialising and making small talk around the table.
I'm pot drunk.
How long would have lasted? How long was it between when we started drinking and that incident starting, Doom?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we'd be a bit drunk by then. Okay, but that's where I'm ending it for today.
Yep, that's
Not-
where we're
not
going to end it.
really. How quickly are we drinking, man? How strong is this stuff?
I'm sipping.
Not very. Could go on for more, but I think it's a good point to end on.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, to
Also,
be
get out of your comfort zones, because you always think that's the end of the sessions.
honestly, I wasn't. I've got to be honest. Considering what's been going on in town, I'm kind of anticipating getting attacked at any moment at the moment. Is why I was quite keen to disarm that conflict with the dwarf. But anyway, let's go on to the shoutouts. I mean, here is Doom, and here's his socials.
Apparently, I'm social. Hey. Also, follow me on Twitch, please. I like all followers and subscribers, especially.
Yeah, you've recently reached affiliate, boy. Proud of you.
Whoop, whoop.
And yeah, things are going really well.
For a change, yes.
Yeah, indeed. And yep, hopefully you'll continue to have a steady growth. But yeah, moving on to me. So this is me. These are my socials, and yep, I would just ask that you give me a follow on Twitch as well, and just follow my other social media platforms that I've mentioned there. For some reason, my socials don't appear to be working. I'm really not sure why.
You
Wait.
got anti-social all of a sudden.
Yeah, that is a bit weird. Let me just briefly try that again. Bot decided to die on me, it would seem. No, there you go. It just needed a bit of a
Just
kick.
ignored you.
Yeah, the bot literally just ignored me. You can see that the command is typed identically twice, so yeah.
Finally become self-aware.
Yeah, yeah. This is the moment it chose. Okay, so moving on to Zach.
Hello.
These are Zach's socials. Eventually. Want to say anything, Zach?
I'm currently taking a break from streaming, but if you'd like to follow that, it'd be appreciated.
Yep, on Twitch and on Discord, so you have them both.
I do.
And last, but once again, by no means least,
Can
here
I
is,
just make a complaint first?
oh, sorry, what's your complaint, Zach?
The underscores between Lord and Zach, not Zach and 91.
Wait, what did I do, Monk?
Getting cold. Ow.
Yeah, I'll tell you again later. Let's carry on with good old Elf here.
Alright, here is Elf. I've already put his socials there. Want to say anything, Elf?
Blibdle poop.
Wise words.
By far the most insightful thing I've heard tonight.
Feel free to give me a follow in on my socials. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Definitely the most active was that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think with that's going to be it for us tonight. So thank you very much once again for joining us, and I do honestly shudder to think what's going to happen to us next week, considering that the guild is probably going to be razed to the ground. And all I wanted to do was
right.
go to bed. He said, Nigrex has had a stressful day, he's got performance anxiety, and yeah, his day just seems to be going from bad to worse.
It's cool. Our guildmaster's like a 20th level character, right?
I have no idea.
He can turn giant, right?
Nope.
He
Nope.
can use lore and smite all his enemies in a single spell, right?
Yeah. Plot
He's
twist.
not the guild leader from Fairy Tale now.
Damn it.
Plot twist. We are the only actual members of the guild. Everyone else are just patrons.
They are all dead.
Damn it. Down to my plot twists.
Yeah.
We came into an illusion. They are all dead.
Okay, but anyway, we could probably just go on tangents for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this off here. So it's goodbye for me and goodbye from the gang, and we shall speak to you next time.
Hasta
Bye.
luego.
Love you.